Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and I have never seen so many requests for a comparison so soon. This is Keone Pearson and his 212 debut, and a lot of you guys are excited to see him at this weight or at this version. And his opponent, of course, George Peterson, and he made his 212 debut, and they both won. They both took their titles, their respective titles. And it is definitely a fair comparison. Now, I've heard people say that Keone was only 207 pounds, so he has a window of another, few pounds there. And it might not seem a lot to you guys, but that many quality pounds, he would definitely be able to do more battle, be better armed, more equipped to do battle against George Peterson. Because George, he's a little bit bigger here. But muscle for muscle, I kind of prefer Keone. His arms, fantastic. And it's the age-old question, guys. What do you prefer, abs or a vacuum? And I have to say, the judges probably would be split right down into the center. Let's go through the poses, because this is going to be a comparison that we will probably see on the Olympia stage. Of course, both of these guys are headed there. Now, George, he's going to get him in the front lat spread. I didn't make the heights too much different. George is a few inches taller, I do believe, but he bends at the knees, and it takes a lot of your height down, I'm telling you right now, and he crouches his head down. Keone holds his head up high, but still, vacuum or no vacuum, because I do much prefer the midsection here of Keone Pearson. Love that vacuum. He hits it in so many poses. I'm not ignoring that. I love it. But George, his lat spread is huge. Now, turn to the side, and George Peterson, he is doing the way they should hit it. In the 70s, he pulls back so you can see the actual thickness of the chest. So there's no hiding from it. You know what I'm saying? It's what Arnold, he dinged Franco when they were all posing in the mirror. No, Franco, you got to hit the side chest. And if you don't have it, don't hit it. And you should have to hit it to show. And trust me, Franco had a thick pec for sure. Arnold was just making fun of him. And that's the way they did it, camaraderie. Now, I have a little bit of not a discrepancy, but I have a criticism for Keone here. Get the glutes to show more from the side and get the tie-ins a little bit tighter. You'll be right in the hunt here. But as is, George, muscle separation a little bit better. Things of that nature. And I love the way he's hitting it. Side tricep, very difficult to get the sizes correctly here. Keone, this is from a different album. And the picture is way down low, or the camera's way down low. Now this one, the muscle separation, the quads, the hamstrings looks a little bit better for Keone. And I like the tricep development itself. Of course, George Peterson, I've never seen such a small waistline in a side tricep pose. But I think the tricep development alone, I think Keone might be able to fetch a victory in the side tricep. Turn around, and this is the only rear lat spread I could find, or a good one, of Keone Pearson. And I think that he lacks width when compared to George. Of course, it's tilted thusly, so you can't really get the full silhouette. But I do believe George would be beating him there. But food for thought here. The lower back, the condition of the back, I should say. Keone, a little bit tighter. But then when you look at the glutes, George may have an edge in the hamstrings, things of that nature. Neither one of them are winning any awards in the calf department. Now go to the rear double bicep pose, and George is probably out-muscling Keone here in the back development alone. And when you look at the glutes, neither one is what you would call striated in that area. And if they think they're going to beat Camille, the 212 champion, on the Olympia stage with glutes like this, they're going to be sadly mistaken, because Camille Gardner, or however you pronounce his last name, I apologize, his glutes are just going to make these ones look watery and unsightly. Anyway, guys, ab and thigh pose. George is fantastic on this. Structurally speaking, he is a lot bigger, so he can afford to come in with a smaller waistline. And Keone has been packing on those pounds. It's phenomenal, the amount of muscle that he did pack on. Kudos to him. But when you look at the midsections, this is a George Peterson game. And I believe, you know me, if I don't make my decision before the most muscular, I usually do, then it's a tight one. But I think George will outmuscle Keone. Speaking of muscle, here in the most muscular, Keone looks good, upper body wise, even in the legs here. And again, guys, neither one of them has a huge set of calves to brag about. So definitely need to fix that up. Of course, it's a difficult venture to do. I'm sure they both work vehemently on those calves. But anyway, guys, midsection goes to George. I think maybe even the pecs go to George. Keone, probably winning in the arm department. Huge, huge set of guns on this 212 athlete. But anyway, guys, this is a comparison you guys wanted to see. Never seen so many requests so soon. I mean, it was just yesterday. They're both champions, but in my opinion, George Peterson will place ahead of Keone Pearson when they step on stage. But come on, guys, with the glutes like that, I don't know if they can defeat Camille. But anyway, guys, hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.